Hi, it's Kelsey from Junk Journal Magic. Today it's Flip Through Friday, hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch. And she always invites everyone to flip through a book or maybe a junk journal or something they've been working on, an art journal, on Fridays. So if you would like to join in, click on at Gwen the Trash Witch or Flip Through Friday below in the description information, and you can pop over and see what she's doing and find out if there are any more instructions. I don't think there are, because that would be way too much for me to remember. We went to town, came back. I'm wiped out, but I need to get this done because I'm planning on doing a craft from this book this weekend. And I reached over to grab my Carmex, and I ended up grabbing my Oohoo, and I almost glue sticked my lips. Yes, I'm tired. So let's see. I received a book from Carrie the Paper Monkey, and in there was some really nice packaging paper, and another Texas Co-op advertisement, news, whatever you want to call it, came in the mail. So I kept that because you can use these to make other journals. But Carrie's box came, and I thought, I wasn't expecting a box, and why is there a big monkey on it? So, Carrie, maybe you'll get a kick out of that when you hear this. Duh. I can't believe I was like, why is there a big monkey on the box? But, let me go through this book, and if I have enough time, I'll flip through the book I bought from Carrie at her pop-up sale the other day. So this is Altered Art Projects. It says a Tweety Jill publication by Jill Haglund. And, oh, I love this. I love this bowl. I've seen this in lots of places for lots of things. And, you know, I found a bunch of these spools of tickets at thrift stores. You know, I just might have to make me one of these bowls. It's just too darn cool. But I hate dusting, and it's bad enough that I have a craft room that, God forbid, you have to dust it and vacuum, because, I mean, that kind of like, that just kind of nixes your creativity, having to clean it. So, yeah, maybe I don't need one of those bowls, but it is very cool. Anyway, there's lots of stuff on here with lots of paper dolls. And, you know, you can take a picture from a book or a magazine, glue it to some cardboard, how about some heavy cardstock, and then cut it out just like a paper doll. And you don't have to buy those things from Tim Holtz. And since he retired, are they going to discontinue all that stuff? I hope not. But there are a lot of very cute little projects. These are the ones featured in the table of contents. That little boy with the snowflake star, whatever it is awful cute. And this Light of the Western Stars, I went looking for this book right here on this one at the bottom corner at Amazon, and they're so expensive. I'm not making that one. Forget it. A cool box, and you can put some fun quilting squares on there. You know, I'm not going to quilt, but I could kind of fuss one together just to make something like that. Cowgirl Congress. This is really cool. Let me make sure that the light isn't messing with that on that shiny paper. Oh, I love this. See, you know, I love cowgirls in the West. I love mountain men. I love all that stuff. I always have. And, yeah, this book is floating my boat. Oh, look, they decoupaged something or painted it in that seashell. That's a really good idea. But just decoupaging on a box would be awful fun. Look at this one. So, I'm going to give away a button die. There's 6 buttons here. It'll come in a little plastic thing like this, because I'm going to tape it inside a greeting card and mail it to whoever wins. And my contest today is going to run through Sunday. Okay, real quick. These are the rules for my contest. You must live in the USA because of shipping. I don't want to have to deal with extra fees and everything. You must be 18 years of age or older to enter my contest. And it is for one set of 6 button dies. You must have a YouTube account set to public and be subscribed to my channel. If it's not set to public, I cannot see that you're subscribed to my channel. You must follow instructions provided in the video that explain how to comment to enter the contest. I ask you to do something. And then the first person to correctly guess will win the button die. If nobody guesses what I'm going to do, I will have a drawing during my Craft Along 2026 video that I will post on Sunday in the afternoon. And that drawing will be somewhere in the video. If you are the winner, you must contact me by Tuesday or I will draw another winner. And that is if I'm doing the drawing. I guess if the person who wins, who does as instructed and how to comment, if that person doesn't contact me, even though I can find that person and leave them a little reminder, I'll just have to do a drawing if that person doesn't contact me. But oh, okay, that's it. So let's get back to the video. And whoever would like to enter, it's below that you would like to enter and tell me which of these projects you think I'm going to do for my Craft Along 2026 that I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to film it and then just play it as a video. It's not going to be live, but I'd like you to guess. Oh, I love this and all these vintage images. Oh my goodness, I come across them all the time. I love that box. I have a lot of cigar boxes. My sister had a ton of them, gave them to me. Oh, look how they stamped on this little scrap piece of fabric. Oh, this book has so many good ideas. Cutest little boy with the great big sailor hat. Retrieved from crash. That is funny. I hope I'm in frame. Am I in frame? Let me check. Forgive the squeaky chair. There. Now I know for sure I am. Let me push there. Now I know the edge of that book is the edge of the frame. But see, it says by salt water and retrieved from crash. I think that's funny. This little baby's picture has by ship's catapult on it. I just think that is funny. Here's the little chubby boy with the star and a little house. Oh, I love it. I love it. I hope you get some good ideas from this. And I will put a link to this book at Amazon in case you just have to buy it so you can get lots of inspiration from every page. A world to be born under your footsteps. St. John Perse. P-E-R-S-E. This is fun. What do you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? It's by Unknown. Somebody wrote that down somewhere. It's a cute little girl. Maybe I could. There, I zoomed in as much as I could. But I can also do this, just so you can see the little girl. A moment in time, it says. There's two little girls. Oh, look at them. They're very cute. We do this all the time. We put wings on our little paper dolls. And here's one with a cute balloon. It's almost Winnie the Pooh-esque right there. So there she is again. And here's some more. I like that bird with the buttons. One of my favorite things is an old picture in buttons. I'll have to grab that from where it is and show you. It's just from a magazine. I've done it I don't know how many times. But, oh, look at that rocking horse. Is that primitive or what? I love it. But I've made that particular craft with the buttons before. And I'll show you. That's fun with that great big moon. It says, by the light of the moon. Oh, this is just too fun. The only thing is, if this one looks like it has glass or plexiglass in there, I would want that because I'm telling you, I hate dusting more than anything else. I hate it. And the bad thing about junk journaling is that you just have stuff everywhere. Here's Amelia Earhart. My daughter did a project on her in 4th grade, and they had to dress up beside their big display. And I put these great big goggles on her. My husband had something, I think, for swimming, and they were giant goggles. So I put them on her, and then I sprayed her with like vintage photo water. And she had, when she pulled the goggles off to look around, she had a great big dirt mark all over her face where the goggles weren't. Oh, and all the adults were laughing. It looked really cute. Huh. That's a cute picture of all those little girls. This one is modern. I'm not into that. I'm sorry. For everyone who is, here you go. This is cute with that little baby. Huh. I need to go faster. I know you want to look longer, but this is pretty. That looks like Barbie's. Barbie Dailies kind of thing. More modern stuff. You can tell, the faster I go through them, that the vintage grungy stuff is what I'm into. I studied archaeology a long time. I love to excavate. And then I was going into paleontology with geology when I applied to grad school. So I like all that stuff you dig up, all that stuff lost to time, and that's what this old grungy stuff looks like to me. These are fun. You put anything you want in that square. It's almost like a little TV screen. It's fun, but you have to dust it. So I hope you have a great big cabinet with glass doors. I do. I have 2 of those. I've bought those like 25 years ago. I love them. I love them because they save me from having to dust a million tiny things. Oh, look at these birds. These birds are really cool. They have some of those postage stamp, cancellation things on them. I really like that. That reminds me, someone had free printables. It's, I think, 1 sheet. I haven't printed it out yet. I did get it. I just have to go and get it from where it is online, and then I can show you. That's cute. Look at those cute little hearts. It says home is where the heart is. That's so cute. And there's little hearts everywhere, like leaves on that, or those are the flowers, and they're little glass leaves here. I love this. Is that cute? I think I have ribbon similar to that. Very cute. And this is just individual instructions for each of those. Oh, look. It's like a diptych. I guess that's what you call something that's only 2 panels, because a triptych is 3. I've made those many times, but this is cool. I like the stitching around those pictures, and those pictures are on fabric, as far as I can tell. I'm sure you could pull off a grungy image that's been tinted with a little vintage photo, and it'll look just like it's the fabric too. If you sew that on top. That's cute. So which of these projects do you think I'm going to do this weekend? Could you see that? I don't know if I could, this arm for this camera is in the way, but this is cute. Miracle of Nature. She's in a nest. That is so cute. So cute. I'm saying it a million times. Oh, my daughter in 2nd grade had to do a little diorama of deforestation and the death of an animal of her choice. What was causing the loss of that animal's population. And she picked the okapi, and we used one of these, just that exact shape with the handle. She even had 2nd grade, that girl, she had a man with a chainsaw, and it looked like it had blood on it. And we made him stand up with a little piece, a cross-section piece, like a paper doll. And he was standing in the forest. I think those were the okapis. And the man with the chainsaw was somehow in there. I'll have to find it. I know I saw it in a box the other day. It was just the funniest thing. And I thought, my God. And the stuff they would say, these kids in 2nd grade would go look all this stuff up online. And they would say these horrible things using these words that no kid that age would know, and just say these gruesome things. And I thought it was really interesting to see how you could affect a young person's worldview like that. That's a little modern for me, a little contemporary. This is fun, but I'm not that kind of girly. But this is really cool. I would love to see it anywhere. I would just love it, but I wouldn't make it for me. Oh, this is more about, oh, look at all the ribbons and lace. Oh, that rose ribbon. Yeah, this is fun. Look at the little tags. Okay, okay. I'm turning the page. And here's a cross. Now, I know somebody who would like this. Okay. I need to stop thinking about that. Oh, look at the moon. Look at the moon. And he's got a little... I used to have these words and these beads. And I sent them all to Miss Lala to use. Miss Lala, here, you can make this. You've got these word beads. Okay, let's see, let's see. I love this twig tree with the little tags. Joy, family, and dream. Is that the cutest ever? I just need the tree. That's all I need. There we go. I'm not making that because I'm not dusting it. These bottles are cool. I just don't know. I think they need to be grunged up. This one needs to be grunged up. But that's very cool. And look at that. That's a clipboard. That could all be decoupaged where it's nice and flat. Or you could make the masterboard. Then you could print it. You could glue it on. And then you could put Mod Podge across the top to protect it. And then you wouldn't have lumps and bumps from all the seams. Yeah. I'm getting an idea. Way too many ideas. But I know what I'm making this weekend. Look at this. Look at this dress. It looks like they made another layer out of a bandana, like a little impromptu apron. And then they took these photos they printed on cotton. And they just put them on like little patches. I love it. Rats and a cat. My cat. have little frames. I could put them in the frames and put some, oh gosh, what's that stuff called? The clear stuff that dries like hard acrylic. I know what it is. You know what it is. I just keep thinking the word. Oh, look at their outfits. Some more castle. See, you could put a tree right over him, and you'd never know if that was some knights. Looks like they're coming back or going to war. There's a tiny mouse. I have a ton of little mouse images somewhere. I was thinking about listing them as a lot on Etsy. Might do that. But by the time I pay shipping and then pay shipping fees to Etsy for them doing absolutely nothing, I believe it's $4.50. I'd have to make it like $20 just to even make a profit. Let's see. I need to hurry or stop. Oh, there's more castle. There. Oh, look at him. Look at that. I don't care about this one, whatever that person is. That is not Rapunzel. It must be a witch or something. She's beautiful too. Oh, I love that. Look at these. Look at the color. I know I'm taking too long. Maybe if I speed this up and I look at it in the editing app, maybe I can speed it up and make it go faster. And maybe you can understand what I'm saying when I'm talking really fast. Look at the gosling. Is that cute or what? Gone is gone. It's not just this piece. It looks like it's 2 sections there. Nope, it's a whole story. Oh, Snow White and Rose Red. I guess she had a sister. I'll have to read that to find out about that part of the story. Oh, look at the fiddleheads and these flowers and mushrooms. Love that. Cinderella. More. Oh, I love this. I know where to put that. Okay. There's Hansel and Gretel. Stay out of that cookie house. Yeah. Okay, I'm almost finished. Almost to the end. The Ugly Duckling. Oh, there's a kitty. I just love how they used to draw everything. That style is so forgotten. I love this. It would be fun to take and fussy cut and pull this out where you could save it, but then put this around something else. Like that a lot. More mice. Okay, I was not going to go through this whole thing. Lion and the Mouse, Crow in the Picture, Belling the Cat, The Maid in the Milk Can, Dog in the Bone, Hare and Tortoise, Wind in the Sun. Yep, this is a very good book. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished talking. I'm going to edit this and add links to these 2 books in the description box below. And if you would like to enter to win a button die, you will receive 1 of 6. I keep them together. It helps when you run them through the die cut machine. But they will come like this because I'll tape this inside the card so it won't move around a lot. And I will pick a winner Sunday afternoon. Bye.